All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar Mock Talk Monday. We pick a brand new shiny mock draft, and we see who they have the Vikings selecting. This is a two-rounder. I have not looked at it one damn bit, but this is Trevor Sikkema and Connor Rogers from PFF. Love these dudes. They know their shit. Let's hopefully they have the Vikings taking some wonderful, wonderful players. More so value. No reaches here. I have not looked at this. Let's see. We're going to be surprised together. I would bet my house on it that they got quarterbacks going 1, 2, and 3, but let's just get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that sub button if you haven't subbed yet. We got a lot of viewers who are not subscribers yet. We'd love to have you on board. 12,000 before the draft. Caleb Williams to the Bears. Bears still. Justin Fields. What are they gonna do with them? I'm on the board where they're moving on from Fields. I think they take Caleb Williams. Love this. Drake May. 2 to the Commanders. Do they have 3? New England. Jaden Daniels gone. Quarterback dream dead unless they have us taking Michael Penix. And I think one of these dudes are pretty high on Penix, so you never know. Pick 4, Marvin Harrison, great value. Chargers, Jim Harbaugh going with the tight end Bowers. Rome Odunze, nothing crazy. Jared Verse to the Falcons at 8. Jared Verse, I think he might be my number 1 edge. I think I love him. I think I love everything about him. I'd love him to be a Minnesota Viking. I think he's that guy that probably gets you like 9 sacks every year. You might not be the Latu or the Dallas Turner that gets you maybe like 13 or so, but he just does so much more things than just get to the quarterback. He's just big body, big hands, beefy. Neighbors of the Bears. Bears get Caleb Williams and Neighbors and pair him up with DJ Moore. That's actually kind of scary. Cole Kmet. All right, I'm going to try to go slow. 10 Jets. Bashanu, Penn State. So right now the Vikings have the pick of their litter. Dallas Turner, Latu, pretty much any corners. It could be a crazy Penix pick. Who knows? It appears they're not going to be doing any trades. Let's go. Minnesota Vikings select Dallas Turner. All right. Nobody could be mad at this. Great pick. Great value. Love it. Yeah, I love it. And Bo Nix going 12. So Dallas Turner, day 1 starter. Even if we re-sign Danielle Hunter, instant starter. I think the dude comes out as a rookie and puts up 8+ sacks. High ceiling. Very athletic. Love it. Bo Nix to the Broncos. Ick. Man, if I was Broncos. Although they got Russ Wilson. So 12 or 13 Raiders. Michael Penix. There he goes. Quarterbacks are pick clean. We already got 5 quarterbacks off the board. So this is a 2-rounder. So stick around. We'll cruise through this fairly quick. So tackle the Saints makes sense. Arnold to the Colts. Jackson Powers Johnson to the Seahawks. Their interior offensive line is damn near ishy. Looks like Lupagus with his shirt off. So I actually love that pick. I wouldn't hate if the Vikings traded back in round 1 and took Jackson Powers Johnson. That's how much I love this guy. Another round 1 center. Not great, but he is so good. All right, Brian Thomas, a little surprise of the Jaguars. Latu going 19. Quinyon Mitchell, 20, the first corner off the board, or second corner, I'm sorry. All right, let's keep going. Let's go. Newton to 23. Cooper DeJean, 25 to the Packers. I would hate that just because I love Cooper DeJean. Don't go to Green Bay. Wiggins. All right. Murphy, the big man, going round 1 to the Ravens. Kool-Aid to the Niners. All right, round 2. Vikings address the edge rusher. It's tough not to say defensive line. Maybe a center. All right, Lad McConkey going to the Patriots. TJ Tampa to the Chargers. That'll be a name the Vikings are looking at. Zach Frazier, my heart breaks, goes to the Giants. 41 tackle. Vikings are 42. So Green Bay takes a tackle ahead of us. So a lot of good defensive linemen here. I'm going to say they go with the big man. I'll say Sweat. I will say Sweat for the Minnesota Vikings, double dipping on defense. The Minnesota Vikings select, boom, 42. Oh, JJ McCarthy. What? I don't know how I'd feel about this one. I mean, we don't know if their assumption is that they re-signed Kirk Cousins. I would like this a lot better if Kirk Cousins was re-signed. JJ McCarthy goes to the backup. If this is JJ McCarthy drafting him at 42 to be their starter day 1, that's gross. Or if they do a bridge quarterback in McCarthy, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I get the value's fine. The value is fine. I'm just not big JJ McCarthy. And everybody, he could shock the world. Not shock the world. He's a good quarterback. He has all the tools. It's just we haven't seen it. At Michigan, relying heavy on the run game. There's games where he barely throws the ball. There's games where it's just not on his shoulders. And maybe he has those qualities. Maybe he will end up being fantastic. It's just if the quarterback's going to be your guy, if we're going to go all in on JJ McCarthy, even though it's only round 2, I just need to see more. Like, that's why I like a Penix or a Bo Nix more. We've seen them go out and win games. So 2 seconds after this pick, I'd love it. I'd probably come on and give it an A+. But right now, JJ McCarthy, no. Chris Jenkins is gone afterward. Let's just look at the names that go. Sweat. I don't see Sweat. Tyler Nubin goes to the Rams. Gopher. Where is Sweat? Chop Robinson to the Dolphins at 53. Great pick. Jonah Ellis, love him. There's Sweat, 56 at Dallas. Man, I can actually picture Sweat in a Dallas uniform fairly easy. Adiza Isaac, Penn State. Another, I love him. Roman Wilson, big Senior Bowl. So Vikings get Dallas Turner. They get JJ McCarthy, 2 very, very big names. Value-wise, it makes sense for where they went. Dallas Turner, love it. It's a JJ McCarthy pick. We will see. Let me know in the comments, how would you grade this thing? Would you love it? Would you hate it? Would you be getting yourself a JJ McCarthy jersey the next day? Let me know. We'll be back hot and heavy this week. Draft, free agency, all sorts of Vikings.